Hi, I'm Josh, and this is Cars and Joshy.
Welcome to Cars and Joshy. If you've been watching the channel, you know I've got some work to do in the smuggler's box there. And to get it done, I need to put these QuickJacks together. So let me go ahead and get those put together and get the El Camino lifted up on these jacks. Alright, so there's everything all laid out. Some hoses, pump, the blocks, and then a box of fittings here. So we get it all thrown together. See how it looks. This is a pretty high quality manual. Look at that thing. Pretty good binder. The instruction book says that, it gives you this liquid thread sealant, and then it says that they provide that because people don't know how to put on Teflon tape correctly, and all the warranty items and stuff they find pieces of Teflon tape up in the pump unit and stuff like that. So I'm not going to use that stuff because they want you to wait 24 hours after putting the fittings together, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to use Teflon tape since I know how to use it. So that's what I'm going to use. We've got these two fittings here that go into the cylinders, and then just the rest of the quick connect fittings go on the hose ends and stuff. So we'll go ahead and get that started. These little cylinders right here get pressurized to about 50 psi, so we'll go ahead and do that. Using an air compressor, it doesn't take much at all. There's little quick little jabs here. So we got 40. That'll be fine. It says 40 to 50, so that's about 47. Alright, got it mostly done. You have two 90s with the O-ring boss, and then probably it's a 6AN fitting right here. Another O-ring boss and 6AN there. Then you just got the female to male quick connect. Same on this side. Female to male quick connect. And then you have 4 female quick connects for the long hoses. Those just hook up between the short hoses and the pump unit, and you got 2 male connectors with O-ring boss that goes into the pump. And last step, just fill it up with some ATF. The book says it takes 2.5 quarts. Should be a 1/2 inch below the fill port when it's done. Go. Shit. Well, doesn't quite take 2.5. Already got this drip pan from when I was doing the transmission install, so you know what? I'm just gonna tip this over and try to drain it out this way. I guess probably good. Okay, now that I got that mess cleaned up, I think for right now I can leave that pump right there. I got it plugged into the power bank on my toolbox, and then my toolbox is plugged in up here. So we'll see if that works out, because that way we can put the longer hoses on there and just slide them up underneath the frame there. These hydraulic cables are pretty long, so that's nice. I've got this one running back behind that caster there because it's going to go all the way over to the other side, and then this one will just roll right up to this side. But I think it's about time to do the testing on them and do the bleeding, so let me go ahead and do that. Alright, I gotta raise and lower it about 8 inches 3 times. And then I gotta crack the bleeder valve on the rams. I think that's it. Alright, so I'm just trying to figure out the best placement for these blocks, and I think this will probably be it right here. So I'm gonna try lift it up like this. We'll see how that does. Let me grab the controller. I think that looks pretty good. That's pretty high. I think that's the last lock. Yep, that's the last lock. Let me get Creeper and see how much room I got under this thing. Yeah, there's a lot of room. A lot more room. This is nice. Oh yeah, this will give me plenty of room to route my lines, my hoses, coolant hoses. There's the riv nuts for the battery right there. So if I route my coolant lines up through here, I can put the bulkhead fittings in here somewhere in this area, bring them over, connect them, bring them into the smuggler's box. May end up mounting the transmission cooler over here, build a heat shield, and then put the transmission cooler there. There's little dumps for the exhaust, so these used to be up higher, I feel like. Now they're basically sitting on the exhaust. That's not good. Those are my fuel lines. Glad I looked at that before I started this thing up. Looks a little different looking at it from there. I think I need to see if I can get them further away from that muffler. This is a drive shaft loop that was created that I didn't really get that great of a view on it the first time I showed it. Alright, so there you have it. That's the QuickJacks. It's on the last locking tab. That's about as high as it's gonna go without having like truck adapters or something. And it's way higher than I've ever had it before. Almost 2 feet. So pretty good. That's gonna do it for this QuickJack setup and getting the El Camino up in the air. Next video I should have some more coolant line routing and bulkhead, some drilling and stuff like that going on. So get them coolant lines ran and start running battery cables and stuff. So thanks for watching Cars and Joshy. Josh out.